hopefully okay. Today I am doing a prom get ready with me. I'm going to be doing some makeup and some hair, and I'm starting off with my Gosh primer because obviously when it's prom you want your makeup to last for as long as possible and you don't really want to be bothering with your face becoming all shiny, so that's a really good primer. Foundation, I am using Bourjois Healthy Mix and I'm mixing this in with Topshop Glow Highlighter because if I was going to prom I would want my skin to be really glowy and flawless, and the mixture of these two foundations, well, foundation and highlighter together, I think would just make a really lovely look. I'm using this concealer from Topshop, which is actually a little bit too pale for my skin, as you'll probably see. But unfortunately, I wanted to make this a drugstore look, and I didn't have any other drugstore concealers, so I'm just going to have to work with it. And I'm just taking this to cover up any blemishes and dark circles that I may have, because obviously when it comes to an event like prom, you want your skin to be totally flawless. Just really highlight under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Last and Finish concealer, and this just really brightens up the whole area and just gets rid of any dark circles that I may have. But I really like this concealer because it just covers everything up and brightens it all up. And then once I've done this, I apply some bronzer, and this is the new Barry M Afterglow bronzer. I'm just going to put this on to warm my face up. My face does look a bit of a funny colour. I think my lights weren't quite right today. And then I'm adding a blusher. This is 05 Cream Blusher from Bourjois, which is a nice kind of peachy neutral toned blusher because I didn't want anything with too much colour in, just in case it kind of contrasts. For highlighter, I used the L'Oreal Lumi Magicque highlighter to just add a bit of a glow on my cheek and down my nose, and I just blended this in to give myself a really nice sheen on the face. For the eyes, I'm taking this L'Oreal eyeshadow, which is a really pretty gold glittery colour because I want to go for kind of a rose gold smoky eye. So I've just kind of blended this in with my finger, and then I'm taking this Makeup Revolution palette and I'm taking the kind of pale shimmery pink mixed with the bronzy colour, and this just kind of makes a rose gold effect, which I thought was super pretty and really kind of tied in with the dress and shoes which I had for this video. To just make it a little bit smoky, I mixed in the darkest shade from the palette, which is like a deep purple brown, and I just kind of blended this in to give myself a nice smoky eye. And when I went to prom myself, which was quite a few years ago, I just wore quite a basic gold eyeshadow eye with a little bit of smokiness, but I think a smoky eye you can't go wrong, and it kind of mixes in with no matter what colour dress you're wearing. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Superliner to just line my upper lash line, and this is to just make my lashes look a little bit thicker and darker and give them a little bit more definition. I'm going to be using false lashes because I wanted to make it as easy as possible, and I'm going to be using a mascara from Bourjois. There it is there, and this is the Volume 1 Second Mascara, and this is really good, and I think, to be honest, as long as you put on a couple of coats and curl your eyelashes, you really don't need to wear false lashes, because I know that not everyone finds applying false lashes the easiest, which is why I skipped them today. For my brows, I took an angled brush and just a brown eyeshadow to just kind of fill them in and make them look a little bit more polished, but I didn't really do too much to them because I didn't want them to look too harsh with the rest of the makeup look. And then for my lips, I used this pencil called Tiramisu, which is a Rimmel lip liner from Rimmel, like I just said, and I like using a Rimmel lip liner because it lasts for a really long time, so you haven't got to worry about your lipstick kind of fading. I did think this lipstick actually was maybe a little bit too dark, so I maybe would go for a slightly paler pink one, and then I just lined my waterline with a brown eyeliner from Makeup Revolution to just kind of complete the smoky eye. And that was basically all I did. I also put some setting spray, which I forgot to film, to just make my makeup less cakey. And yeah, that was about it. So I kind of just went for a rose gold shimmery smoky eye, a little bit of bronzer and colour, and just kind of a nude lip, which I thought was a good all-rounder. So now we move on to hair, and I have to say the hair section hasn't worked out as well as I hoped it would, but oh well. First of all, I curled my hair using my GHD curve tool, but obviously you can curl your hair using whatever you like. I just thought this was quite an easy kind of look to do. And then what I decided to do was a braided half up, half down hairstyle, because I love half up, half down hairstyles. And basically all I did was take a big inch section from the top of my head and just braid that towards the back of my head. I did this on each side of my head and just did a very basic braid, nothing too kind of fancy or, you know, particular at all, just a basic braid. And I made sure I did it quite tight because obviously I want it to stay in all evening. So once the braid's done, I just clipped it to the back of my head using a curvy grip, and I went on to the next side and did exactly the same. So just 2 braids, and this is going to be the creation of the half up, half down hairstyle. And I just think it's so easy to do, and obviously it takes a little bit of practice, but if you practice it a few times, I think it looks so pretty, and you totally don't need to spend money going to a hairdresser if you're able to do this yourself. But I just thought this was a really pretty look, and I've seen a lot of similar looks on Pinterest recently, so this is where I got my inspiration from. Once the 2 braids were done, I tied them both to the back of my head using curvy grips, and then I tucked one underneath the other to make an almost double braid, almost crown effect. And I just thought this was a really pretty look, and it's super easy to do. Unfortunately, when I actually did this, you can't really tell too much because my camera hasn't really picked it up. But as you can see, I'm literally just taking the 2 braids, kind of tying them over one another, and then just tucking them underneath one another. It's super easy to do. You will need quite a few curvy grips, and you need some hairspray too. And then once you've kind of done that, turn around to the front and check that there's any stray hairs and grip them into place, and you're done. So yeah, really easy, and it's a super pretty hairstyle too. And here we have the finished look. I have gone for a nude strappy kind of mid-length dress, which is from Little Mistress, and it has really cute kind of applique detail at the bottom, which I thought was so pretty, and then some nude and gold kind of high platform sandals, which are also from Little Mistress, so I'll pop links to them both below. But yeah, I just thought this was a really pretty look, and it kind of all tied in together, the hair, the makeup and the dress. So I hope you liked this video and seen something a little bit different. If you are going to prom, I hope you have the most amazing time, and don't forget to tweet me pictures because I would love to see you all in your dresses. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon on my next video. Bye!